Hey everyone, how's it going? Matthew Kadish here, author of the Earthman Jack Space Saga and editor-in-chief over at dailygeekery.com, the #1 news site for everything that I find interesting. And today we've got some news on the Power Rangers front. So if those of you who grew up watching Power Rangers, or you went to see the new movie in the theater, which was a kind of reboot of the franchise that Bryan Cranston kind of shepherded through development, and Saban Pictures eventually put out, you might have heard that something has come along to shake things up a little bit, and that is that Saban has sold the Power Rangers to toy maker Hasbro. And this is a Los Angeles Times article I'm just going to read to you real quick. The Power Rangers are sprinting out of Los Angeles to a new corporate home. Hasbro Incorporated, the world's largest toy maker, has agreed to buy the entertainment brand and several others owned by Los Angeles billionaire Haim Saban, the two announced Tuesday. The cash and stock deal, valued at $522 million, allows Rhode Island-based Hasbro to add Power Rangers to its stable of toys, games, and programming that already includes Transformers, My Little Pony, Monopoly, and Play-Doh. It's also a blow to Hasbro's main rival, Mattel Incorporated. Decades ago, Saban created the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers TV show, a remake of a Japanese action show about ordinary teenagers who take on supernatural strength to battle bizarre creatures from space, and spent years peddling it. Fox bought the live-action TV show in 1993, and it became a hit. Today's deal marks the second time Saban has sold Power Rangers. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was included in Saban and News Corp's $3.2 billion sale of the Fox Family cable channel to Walt Disney Company in 2001. But the property languished at Disney, and Disney didn't feel it was core to the company's brand. So the Burbank entertainment giant sold Power Rangers back to Saban in 2010 for less than $100 million. Yes, people. Oh, Disney. Disney, okay. Over the years, the franchise has spawned more than 900 television episodes and billions of dollars in sales of toys and other merchandise. Last year, a $100 million reboot hit movie theaters, but the film, distributed by Lionsgate, did not perform up to expectations. It only earned $142 million worldwide, according to Box Office Mojo. Nevertheless, there has been talk of plans for another Power Rangers movie. But now Hasbro is taking the reins. 25 years after launching Power Rangers, I believe the future for this brand has never been greater, Saban, founder of Los Angeles-based Saban Brands, said Tuesday in a statement. Hasbro's leadership in innovation, storytelling, and brand stewardship make it a perfect company to further develop the global reach and appeal of the Power Rangers property. All right, so here's the breakdown. So Disney bought the Power Rangers from Fox. Then they decided that it wasn't a good fit for them, so they sold it back to Saban, who then went and made a movie out of it, and then they sold that to Hasbro, which is also the company that has the rights to Star Wars toys. So now we get to this article over on Geek Tyrant. And this one says, Power Rangers will be rebooted as a movie again with an all-new cast. So if we go down here, so there was a Reddit AMA with Stranger Things star Dr. Montgomery, who plays Billy in Stranger Things, and he also played the Red Ranger in the initial reboot of the Power Rangers franchise, and you can see that that's him right there, the Red Ranger. And basically, in this Reddit AMA, he was asked if there were any more plans for Power Rangers movies going forward, and this was his response. I think there is a movie in the works, but it's not with me and the cast, so yes, but not with us. So that means that we recently got a reboot of the Power Rangers, and now we're going to get a whole new reboot of the franchise just within like a couple years. Of the reboot. So instead of trying to maybe like do a sequel, they're just going to scrap it all and start over again. But it makes sense from Hasbro's point of view, because Hasbro has had a lot of success with turning their properties into movies, like the Transformers franchise, G.I. Joe, stuff like that. But Power Rangers in particular, you know, I don't know about you guys. I went and saw it in the theater. I enjoyed it. I thought it was kind of silly, but Power Rangers were always silly. And the kind of more mature take on it was interesting. They really took themselves seriously, and I thought that was kind of cool, actually. But you know, like, I wonder where they're gonna, you know, honestly take this this new reboot, and who's gonna shepherd it as well, because the previous one had Bryan Cranston, who was kind of like the guy who was producing it and overseeing it, and I like Bryan Cranston. I think he's a good producer in addition to being a good actor. So it'll be interesting to see what Hasbro does with this this new property that they've taken over. And what do you guys think? Do you think it's too soon to be rebooting Power Rangers? Would you like to see a direct sequel, or, you know, a reboot as is planned? And what did you think of the initial Power Rangers reboot? Let me know in the comments, and subscribe if you want more movie news and information and opinions. And be sure to check out dailygeekery.com for other great articles, and follow me on Twitter at Matthew Kadish if you're interested in tweeting at me. All right, guys, this is Matt. Thank you for tuning in. I'll catch you later.